Alright guys, nice to meet you. Again, we're going to tell you a little bit about the Pilsner, and then Brewing will be on his way out any second to talk about the charcuterie plate.
Alright guys, Pilsner, for those of you guys that are uninitiated to Pilsner beers, they're traditionally, once again, as you can see in the glasses that you guys have in front of you, they're golden in color, and they're very, traditionally, in terms of European style, they're very hoppy. So, Victory Prima Pils adheres very strictly to that tenet, so to speak, in terms of European style versus American style. It's also known as a Bohemian Pilsner. The Saaz hop is traditionally what's used in this beer. It adds to a flowery, very aromatic hop nose. And when you're drinking this beer, it's going to be very crisp. It's going to be very dry in the finish and lasting. And I think that's going to pair up very well with the charcuterie plate. It's going to smack those oils right. It's going to stop them dead in their tracks. It's going to wash out. The carbonation is lively enough where it's going to wash your palate out, and it's going to bring in the next bite that you bring in. So, Greg, would you like to further explain plate?
Sure. When I was talking to the brewer from Victory about a month ago, it struck me they have a very German background. If you look at the menu for their restaurant, it's almost all German food. So, and when a Pilsner, and I'm going to German speaking. I thought of when you go to I guess, or a brew house in Germany, a lot of times there'll be a plate in the middle of the table. I learned the hard way when I was a student. I thought, wow, they're giving us pretzels and sausages, because it was just all on this plate in the middle. And so when it came time to settle the bill, the server, who was bigger than I was, one of those women that carry like 4 liters in each hand, says, okay, let's see, you guys ate, wow, you ate 8 pretzels, you ate 2 sausages, and she handed me a bill that was equivalent to my food for the next 2 days. So I kind of tried to recreate this here a little bit here. What you have on the one piece is Braunschweiger. Love it or hate it. I love it. I hate it. It's basically it's like a smoked pork pate. Eat it with the onions and a little bit of the mustard. That's the way it's classically done. And I actually baked a cracker that's underneath it that I really like, but my partner Steve in the kitchen said it tasted like Canadian wafer. So that whole part of the plate might be a love it or hate it kind of thing. The other sausages are to note. It's dry cured fennel sausage. That one's really, really, really good. And that has the oil in it that you'll notice what Cameron was talking about. You take a bite of that, and it's a nice, moist, oily sausage. You can see the little bits of fat in it. Then you drink a little bit of the Pilsner, and you'll feel that effervescence and carbonation of the Pilsner just lift everything up off your tongue. The mustard in the middle of the plate is our beer mustard that we serve every night in the restaurant. And then the little tiny pickles, aren't they cute? Those are called cornichons. And again, my partner Steve in the kitchen asked me, how did they get them so small? One of them started out bigger, and I have no idea. I just like it. So enjoy, and
I did forget something earlier, and it's something that everybody's going to want to know about. The Victory glasses on the table are compliments of Heidelberg Distributing. Those are for you to take home with you. That's something that everybody likes to know about. And Cameron's going to tell you about the Golden Monkey, and then Greg will be right out about the food.
Victory Golden Monkey is a style of beer called a triple. It's a Belgian style of beer, and traditionally used in this brewing process is white Belgian candy sugar, and that's another aspect of how they get the alcohol content up so high. So if you look at the menu and the pairings, it's 9.5% alcohol, which is surprising considering how smooth and delicate this beer truly is. It's very complex. The carbonation, once again, as we mentioned in the previous pairing, carbonation is going to go a long way towards washing away all the fat and the oils from the fried fish. complexity and the delicacy of the beer is really going to complement the same things reflected in that fish dish. You're going to see a lot of floral flavors, a lot of fruitiness in this beer. It's once again, the complexity of this beer is not to be understated. And traditionally in those Belgian style beers, that's what's known as a hallmark of this style. It's a very, very well received beer. And once again, guys, hope you guys enjoy the pairing. Remember that was called. That's all I got on that.
Anyway, walleye, I always think with the triples, I like to serve a nice firm fresh whitefish. The asparagus, I think, goes really well with the beer as well. And, I have to be honest, it was just one of those things where I wrote down asparagus slaw and forgot about it for like 4 weeks, and then said to myself, how am I going to do asparagus slaw? I've never done that before. So I went to the internet. I don't think anybody's done asparagus slaw. I couldn't find a single recipe, so I had to kind of improvise. What I did was I took green and white asparagus and blanched it off really quickly, like 10 seconds in boiling water, and then shocked it. And then just tossed it really simply with a little toasted sesame seed oil, salt and pepper, and a little bit of rice wine vinegar. And I think it came out really nice. I might have invented something that was